Yo, what is up guys? Tears Life here, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at Sledgehammer's last game they made, which is Advanced Warfare. So, Advanced Warfare for me was different. When it first came out, I fucking hated it. I remember I got to like level 20 and I was like, screw this, I'm going to go play some Modern Warfare 3. Which I did. I literally just went back and played Modern Warfare 3. Till my friends started all getting into it, and I'm like, shit, I have no one to play with. So I hopped in the game with my friends, and the more I played it, the more I really did like it. And the rest is history for me, at least. I got to like 24th Prestige, I think. I went through all the Masters and that. Well, not all of them, but I went up to the Masters. You know, the game was fun and that, but let's get into some of the details about the game. So one of the main drawbacks of the game, or like a downer, would definitely be it was the first Call of Duty to add supply drops. Now, if you've played any Call of Duty from Advanced Warfare on, you know what a supply drop is, and it is terrible in ways. Now, supply drops were cosmetic only, they wouldn't be bad, but this game started to get... This game was probably the worst if you go off like variants. And then eventually you had to get a variant of a new weapon to be able to use a new weapon. Unlike unlike Infinite Warfare, where it just gives you the base weapon, which I actually really do like. If you're a Season Pass owner, it gives you the base weapon, which is nice. This game, fuck that. No, they gave you 2 weapons for being Season Pass holder, and like the other like 9 million weapons they added, you had to earn them in a supply drop. For me, the way you got supply drops was my favorite out of both different ones. There was one with comp points. In this game, you just randomly earn them. I don't know if anytime during the gameplay you'll see it, but like just doing something random, you just supply drop up. And then eventually they added a way to pay for them called advanced supply drops with guaranteed something. I think like a guaranteed weapon variant and stuff like that. I can't remember the exact specs on them. That's when I started getting the pay to win. You could spend $100 to get your speakeasy, City and Steeds, Infernos, RIPs, Insanities, you know the gig. So yeah, supply drops, I'd say, for my side, a downer on this game. Let's go with another one, the advanced movement. You know, past 3 years of Call of Duty have been like that. I'd rank this probably the second best. It goes, for me, Black Ops 3, Advanced Warfare, and then Infinite Warfare. For the fancy fucking movement bullshit. Enough said about that. Everyone knows about the stupid movement. Whole point of this is just to, you know, look at Advanced Warfare's last game. Like, I personally enjoyed it. You know, some of the good things about this game was it kind of implemented a couple new game modes. You know, Uplink. That's a good one. I really do enjoy Uplink. Now, I know they were coming out with something about World War II for it. I think it's called Gridiron. I didn't really see any gameplay. I just saw something about it, and I don't know how it's gonna be unblinky. Maybe it's more like a type of blitz in a sense from Ghost, kind of like mixed with it. Because I hope you don't have to jump on any. You know, there's no boosters in that or anything. But I'm feeling it's gonna be kind of like a blitz. If you don't remember Blitz from Ghost, God, this is getting really confusing. It's pretty much like I capture the flag, but you don't capture the flag. You just run into a portal, and I feel like that's gonna be like that, where you grab the ball and you just run into something without jumping and stuff. Pretty much it's going to be uplink without the big ball in the air, if you know what I mean, where you deposit it at. Probably an easier way to explain that. Yeah, I don't know what, I guess, honestly, the reason why I like this game, I just got used to it, if that makes sense. Like I said earlier, Modern Warfare 3, I went back and played, and I just got used to this game. I really did have fun. I went to a tournament, placed 4th, whatever. It was a fun game. I mean, it was the first Call of Duty where they had a futuristic setting, and I know it didn't roll over well with the community, but I think over time, over the 3 years, we kind of just ended up accepting Call of Duty was going down this path, and I'm really hoping Sledgehammer brings it back with this World War II. Like, I don't know. Infinite Warfare, obviously, everyone. I don't even like Infinite Warfare. I think I put like 5 days in that game and I was over. Black Ops 3 was really good. Like, Black Ops 3 was different. It still had like that feel of a Black Ops game with like the weird movement in it. But this, since it was like the first of its kind, did not go over well. But I think we just ended up accepting that Call of Duty at least for a good while. I'm going back to like Advanced Warfare time, probably midway through its life cycle. We accepted that Call of Duty is going to be a more futuristic game for a while, and I think we just accepted that and stopped bitching. And now, since we know we're getting World War II for sure, and hopefully Call of Duty somehow sticks with the boots on the ground theme, even if they would do something like they did with Black Ops 2, where it's like future but not like ridiculously far in the future, where jetpacks and stuff like that. I enjoy I know the community loves Black Ops 2. Amazing Call of Duty. If it could do more stuff like that, like, you know, modern warfares, futuristic without jetpacky warfares. I mean, World War II after this will be really overused if you go through all the original Call of Duties plus World at War. That's a lot of World War II, and I mean, obviously there's a bunch of other games with the World War II settings, but I think it's good. It's a good comeback for them, and I didn't play the beta or anything. I don't really like betas, but like what I've seen of it, even at E3 live streams, it looks good. It looks like it's going to bring Call of Duty back on its feet and maybe like rejuvenate the series. And that series never died. It just was maybe like a very small standby with Advanced Warfare. And I don't blame Sledgehammer for it. They were brand new to making they were brand new to the cycle of it not being Chark Infinity Ward. They were new to it. I understand them doing something different, and I mean, they didn't really have that much of an option. I mean, if you go back to like the game right before this, Call of Duty Ghost, it was boots on the ground, but no one really liked it either. I feel like I tried to do more of like a battlefieldy thing, you know, and environments being able to get destructed and stuff. I don't know, you got melted in that game. Like every gun was like one shot, so they didn't really have much to lose with this. And I mean, it's the past. Advanced Warfare is what came out 2014, I think. So 2014, yes, yeah, 2014. So it's a thing of the past. Obviously, I mean, still people are still playing it. How do you see them playing against people right now? This was recorded on Xbox One, but I think it's something we just come to accept it. And I think Sledgehammer did a good job on this Call of Duty. They did a really good job. Personally, I think they did a good job. You know, graphic-wise, it was amazing. Obviously, Activision was the one who made them choose to do supply drops, so, you know, they did the best they could. And the only how do I want to phrase this? A good upside, I don't even know if that's a goddamn word, to a futuristic Call of Duty is you can add older weapons, if that makes sense. So, like, you have all these futuristic weapons like EM1, BOW, and stuff like that. But, you know, if you're in the future, you can still use older weapons. That's why they were able to add M16, AK-47, MP40. But, like, the only question I have in my head about World War II is what are they going to... I hope they don't do weapons. Because, you know, World War II, you have these very selective few weapons. You know, Thompson, STG, Springfield. For each side of that war, you had those few different types of weapons. And you can't really add... you know, M16s in that game, or AKs, or even like you can't add a laser weapon. That'll just ruin the game. So maybe this might be the year that Call of Duty does not do weapons. I mean, you could go back, but I mean, I don't really want to be running around with a musket and World War I weapons. I mean, there really wasn't too much change in weaponry between World War I and World War II. You still had like the basic Grand and stuff like that. I don't want to be running around with, like, Civil War era weapons, you know what I mean? Or medieval weapons and fucking flintlock pirate pistols. So, I really hope they just maybe... I mean, if they had variants, so be it. Bound that maybe happen. I don't know what the hell they could do. But yeah. So, this is a whole random video about Sledgehammer's last game and how... I don't even know. I just really wanted to talk about this really bad, like... whole Call of Duty franchise and Sledgehammer's year to bring boots on the ground back, and we're just taking a look back at Advanced Warfare, the last game they did. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little ramble, little rant, and yeah, I cannot wait for World War II, and I will talk to you guys later.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me.